Hello to everyone that has been a part of this restorative justice movement here in Oklahoma, where we're seeking to transform the retributive and inequitable systems and culture here in Oklahoma. Thank you so much for listening into this video blog for our Freedom Month of July. And before we even get started, I just would love to just pose a question. What is freedom to you? Not only what is it, your definition, but what does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? How do you know when you are free? That is a great question that we want to ask, just because we can talk about all the systems and injustices we want to fight against and push back, but we're in this work to create better, safer communities. And it's about having that imagination to see into the future of the world we want to create and making it happen. One person that did that so well was Clara Looper, Mama Looper, as I got to know her this past week, and her legacy that she left with us to be able to see everyone as diamonds and to see everyone has the potential to grow and be important in this communities that we're trying to build. And we got the chance to do a week-long institute with over 30 Oklahoma City educators about her philosophy and how she was able to, from the classroom, begin a sit-in movement that changed the civil rights era and changed policies that we are still working to keep today, as far as segregation and public accommodations. And she was able to do that by investing in the future. And we got to sit in with some of those original sit-inners that were so bold to face the harsh segregationists of the day. And we got to sit at the feet of history and to learn from history, not just to learn from it, but to learn how to walk in it and how to make history. And that's what we're seeking to do here at the Restorative Justice Institute of Oklahoma. So remember, what does freedom look like to you? And if you're not familiar with Clara Looper and her work, please do your research on her and learn from her. And also, I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Carlos Hill, who's revamping her memoir, and that will be out soon for everyone to buy and invest in, to learn so much more about Clara Looper from her words and the people around her. And as far as when we talk about transformative change, we just have to give it up and give credit to the Foundation for Liberating Minds, who is part of this institute with us, but also who just launched their 1 and 2 campaign that you'll see us posting and sharing about. And we invite you to do the same if you see the work and what they're trying to do to make us all realize how close the carceral state is to each and every one of us. Their 1 and 2 campaign is to help people realize that 1 in every 2 American adults have an immediate family member who has been in jail or prison. 1 in 2, 50%. And we will argue that 100% of us, even if we don't have a family member who's been in jail or prison, is impacted by the carceral state on our minds, on our emotions, on our culture. And this is something that we need to really be having conversations about if we ever wish to make this a safe country for everyone to have this ability to show up and be themselves. So thank you, Aurelius. Thank you, Foundation for Liberating Minds, for all the work that you're doing. And please share. Another way that you can get involved is we're looking for people who know possibly people who are needing some kind of intervention, who needs their voice lifted up. And ideally, like a teenager who's at this very important time in their life where they're about to be launched into adulthood. And we already see some decisions that they're making, and maybe it's not going to lead them to live successful and thriving lives. How can we as a community come around these young individuals and give them the tools and also the confidence to be able to pursue their dreams unapologetically and be their full selves? So we're offering some free support circles for teenagers and families who live in the North Tulsa zip codes, who we know that, man, if there's not a change, if they're not listened to, if they're not heard really, then the implications of their life could be drastic. And we want to avoid that at all possible. So if you know someone, if you have a family member, a teenager in your life that you would love to see them make wiser decisions, make decisions out of a healthier place, please reach out to us because we want to support. And if you want to get trained in how to actually facilitate these circles, these support circles, facilitate conflict circles, facilitate community connection circles, then we have our foundation cohorts. I believe it's the next 3 or 6, 7, 8 gearing up to launch this fall. Please visit our website or Eventbrite for those dates of where you can sign up and learn about how to be restorative, how to facilitate these circles, and how to make an impact where we're not using our punitive approaches, but we're actually being restorative. So you can sign up for the Monday evening class that happens every other Monday starting August 28th. You can sign up for a Wednesday morning class that starts on August 16th from 9 to 12. Or if maybe that's too close for you, we'll have another Wednesday morning cohort starting on October 11th, and those are going to be happening weekly. So please sign up. We have scholarships available, but the cost is $900. It's affordable, it's accessible. We want to bring it to people to make sure that we are getting enough people transformed through this restorative justice model so that everyone in Oklahoma has a neighbor, has a friend, has a classmate, has a teacher, has someone in their congregation at church that knows how to deal with these circles, how to facilitate these so that we can live in a safer place where we don't depend on policing and strict punishment in order to feel safe. Thank y'all for all that y'all do. Thank you for reading the blog. Thank you for listening, and stay up to date about so many more great things that's happening. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.